Reed, it's Chris Reed here from Ardor SEO, and I've put together this short video audit of your website as a little thank you for having me on your podcast, which has been a super help already. So the first thing I did was go over to Google and type in site colon and your domain name. And so this shows all of the pages that you have indexed in Google in the order of what Google sees as most authoritative to least authoritative. And so the first issue I can see, which is like you've got this home page here as the third most authoritative page, which I assume that even goes to the main page, so that's duplicate content, so that shouldn't be there. Next, you've got these category what are they called? Category pages that really shouldn't be indexed as well. Because I mean, basically how Google works is you have X amount of domain authority, and that gets shared about through your pages through what's called page authority. And so the more pages you have indexed, the least authority each one of those will get. So it's good to get rid of pages like that you don't need to rank. And then you want to really look at how your site is structured. So imagine you sold dog food. You'd want to have pages like small dogs, medium dogs, large dogs, and then under small dogs, Chihuahua and Jack Russell. That makes it really easy for Google to understand what's important on your website, and easy for users to find what they're looking for. Where I can see here, you've got podcast, which is good, investment opportunities, which is all right, and partners. But if we go look further, you've got tags that are indexed. This HTTPS. Oh, okay, you've got the further issue. A HTTPS issue, but lots of hello world, man, you've got lots of content. But what is not easy to see is what's the site structure. There's all of this data content that shouldn't be indexed, but no really cohesive, easy to see site structure. So the next thing I've done is jumped over to a tool that we use called SEMrush, and so this, I can see that you don't get a whole lot of traffic for your website. But that doesn't mean you can't. Like, this keyword here, start a real estate fund, you're number 41 for it, which, being number 41 and moving to the top is not that hard. You're already ranking. And this keyword, if you were to buy the traffic from AdWords, it's $29.53. So it's a pretty valuable keyword. And you see other ones like, I'm not sure why Becca Real Estate Group you're ranking for, but women real estate investors, you're number 36 for. Commercial real estate investing 101, number 53. Real estate entrepreneur salary, you're number 32. And moving forward from that position up to number 1, like how to start a real estate investment fund. What a great keyword, number 35. And it's moving from where you're not getting any traffic up to the top, to number 10, to the top 10 is really not a lot of work. Fixing that site structure, playing with your metadata, that's probably enough. But I went and Googled this keyword, start a real estate fund, and it's a super easy keyword to get. The competition here is nothing. But I looked at these guys here, investmentlawgroup.com, and so as I spoke about a minute ago about authority, well, that comes through backlinks, right? And so if we look at your website, Investment Law Group, they have a trust flow of 16. Basically, that's how big their authority is, and that comes from the 66 websites that are linking to their website. Or if we go and look at your site, you're looking at a trust flow of 5, which is a lot lower. And that comes from 62 websites are linked to you, but you can be sure that they're not as strong and not as powerful. So the two things you really need to look at is sorting out your site structure and your on-page SEO, and then building your authority. So I hope that is a little bit helpful and shows you the potential of what you can do with your website. If you'd like some more information or me to dump out these sort of keywords for you, no problem at all. If you'd like to have a chat, well, you know where to find me, but you can just click the button below this video. So it's been a long day and my brain is having a bit of a fart, but it'll pop up on my calendar. Feel free to book in a call and we can have a chat. But anyway, thank you again for having me on your podcast. It's been a real help, and I hope your audience really enjoyed it. Cool, man. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.